Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The game Triple H has been doing a great job as WWE's Chief Content Officer and has managed to build a number of superstars to a completely new level in the industry. While many of them have failed to deliver, they have been given multiple opportunities, which shows the faith Triple H has in them. However, some on the roster have not been given many chances, which hints at the game disliking them. Let's check out a few names on the roster that Triple H likes and a few that he seemingly doesn't. Kevin Owens has always been one of the favorite superstars of the game, and the star has managed to live up to his mentor's expectations. Kyo is considered one of the most versatile stars in the industry, and his work has been incredible lately. With incredible work, the fact that the game likes him, and his potential, Owens has earned some massive opportunities over the past few years and will continue to get them in the future. While there is no legitimate beef or tension between Tonga Loa and Triple H, the latter might dislike him. Lowe has fumbled to deliver at his best several times on TV since his debut, and his botches have been caught on camera every time. The star's work in and out of the ring needs to be refined a lot, but his connection with the bloodline forced WWE to keep him active on TV, rather than giving him some time off to work on himself in the Performance Center. However, Lowe is currently out of action due to a torn bicep at the 2025 Survivor Series War Games. The inevitable history between the game and Seth Rollins is worth revisiting. Both men have been friends as well as foes, but have always respected each other's work. Rollins has always considered the game his mentor, and Triple H has always liked the star and his talent. Triple H has given Rollins multiple opportunities over the years, and the latter has delivered on all of them. Today, the Visionary is one of the greatest names in the industry, and it won't be a surprise if the game inducts him into the Hall of Fame in the future. Since the beginning of the Triple H era, Austin Theory's career has seen a massive dip. The star was one of the most prominent names when Vince McMahon was in charge, but his booking has been questioned in the past few months. Theory has massive talent and might deliver on every opportunity he gets. However, the King of Kings' potential dislike of the star might be why he hasn't been getting many opportunities to showcase his talents on TV lately. The Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker has proved to be one of the fastest rising stars in the industry and has been getting massive opportunities on TV. The game has been vocal about what he likes about Breaker and has shown love for the young star from the beginning. The 27-year-old has been making headlines around the world with his talent and clearly has a bright future ahead. Time will tell what WWE has in store for him in the future. Triple H's rise to power as the Chief Content Officer of WWE has ushered in a new era for the company. One where storytelling is king, long-term booking is prioritized, and talent is often rewarded based on work ethic and connection with the crowd, not just marketability. With his deep ties to NXT and a sharp eye for in-ring ability, Triple H's preferences have been reshaping the WWE landscape week by week. But like any great chess master, Triple H has his favorite pieces, and a few he might be keeping on the bench. So let's dive into 3 WWE superstars who are currently basking in the game's favor, and 2 who might be skating on thin ice. 1. Gunther, the Ring General. If there's one wrestler who has clearly benefited from Triple H's creative control, it's Gunther. Formerly known as Walter in NXT UK, Gunther has become the most dominant Intercontinental Champion of the modern era, and it's no accident. Triple H is a longtime admirer of hard-hitting, no-nonsense wrestling, and Gunther embodies that philosophy perfectly. His matches are stiff, physical, and story-rich, exactly the kind of in-ring style Triple H himself favored during his career. Under Vince McMahon's watch, Gunther might have been reduced to a mid-card monster with a short shelf life. Under Triple H, he's been rebranded as a classic champion in the mold of legends like Bret Hart and Randy Savage. With Imperium being given more screen time and Gunther rumored to be in line for a major world title push in the next year, there's no doubt Triple H sees the Ring General as a future WrestleMania main eventer. 2. Rhea Ripley, the Judgment Day's Queen. Rhea Ripley has been a revelation on WWE's main roster, and no one has had a bigger hand in her rise than Triple H. From her days as the NXT Women's Champion to now ruling the Raw Women's division as the face of the Judgment Day, Ripley has evolved into one of WWE's most complete characters. Triple H's appreciation for Rhea goes beyond her in-ring work. She has charisma, presence, a unique look, and most importantly, she's organically over with the fans. Whether she's body-slamming men, mentoring Dominic Mysterio, or tearing through challengers like a wrecking ball, Ripley commands attention. There's no glass ceiling in the Triple H era, and Ripley is proof. He clearly sees her as the cornerstone of women's wrestling going forward, and her dominant booking reflects that. 3. LA Knight, the megastar on the rise. Yeah, you can't talk about rising stars in WWE without bringing up LA Knight. Once thought to be too old or too similar to past superstars, Knight has defied expectations and become a full-on fan phenomenon. And while Vince may have passed on pushing him earlier, Triple H saw the spark and stoked it into a wildfire. LA Knight's charisma is off the charts. His promos are electric. His catchphrases are on t-shirts. He feels like a throwback and a fresh face at the same time. A rare combo that Triple H knows how to capitalize on. Despite not winning big titles just yet, Knight's been protected in his booking and featured prominently in key segments, signaling that Triple H is playing the long game with him. It's only a matter of time before the megastar holds gold, and when he does, it'll be because Triple H pulled the trigger at just the right moment. 1. Omos, the giant with no direction. While Vince McMahon loved booking big men with larger-than-life frames, Omos has struggled to find his place in the Triple H era. Sure, he gets the occasional squash match or WrestleMania attraction bout, but it's clear that Triple H doesn't see Omos as a long-term top player. Unlike Braun Strowman or even the younger Solo Sikoa, Omos hasn't shown the kind of in-ring improvement or character depth that Triple H values. His mic work is limited, his matches are often one note, and fans aren't exactly clamoring to see more. Triple H has historically favored giants who can go. Think Undertaker, Kane, Batista in his prime. Omos hasn't reached that level, and unless there's a dramatic reinvention, it's unlikely he'll be in any major title storyline soon. He's a spectacle, not a story. 2. Ronda Rousey, the disengaged superstar. While Ronda Rousey was once seen as the crown jewel of WWE's women's division, her second run didn't quite hit the mark. And while she's no longer on TV, the contrast between her booking under Vince and under Triple H is stark. Triple H respects wrestlers who want to be there, who live and breathe the business. Ronda, for all her star power, often seemed disconnected from the product and uninterested in improving as a performer. Her matches became formulaic, her promos uninspired, and her presence less magnetic over time. By the end of her run, she was used more to elevate others, like Shayna Baszler, than to dominate. Triple H likely saw the writing on the wall and decided that the women's division was better off building around passionate, dynamic performers like Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. If Ronda ever returns, it may be as a special guest or in a Hall of Fame context. But as far as Triple H is concerned, the division has moved on without her. Triple H's fingerprints are all over today's WWE product, from longer matches and deeper storytelling to rewarding talent that's put in the grind. He's not just looking for stars, He's looking for longevity, authenticity, and evolution. Superstars like Gunther, Rhea Ripley, and LA Knight represent the kind of wrestling that resonates with today's crowd, and Triple H knows it. They're not just in the spotlight. They're being built into pillars of WWE's future. On the other hand, performers like Omos and Ronda Rousey may struggle in this new landscape, not because they lack talent or presence, but because they don't align with the vision Triple H has for a more athletic, story-driven WWE. As we head toward major events like SummerSlam and Survivor Series, expect Triple H to keep betting on the stars who bring heart, hustle, and hunger to the ring. After all, it's his game now, and he's only just getting started. Which WWE superstar do you think is getting the biggest push from Triple H right now? And who might be in danger of falling out of favor? The King of Kings always has a plan. Are your favorites part of it?